Hello friend, in our previous class we learned about the creation of class and the object instantiation. In today's lecture we will learn about the init constructor. The init constructor, it is implicitly called whenever an object is instantiated. That means suppose you are creating an object out of a class, so whatever line of code you are putting inside your init method, it is automatically called and executed. Okay, for clear understanding, let's take this as an example. Here I am creating a class A which is having a method add, and it has three arguments, self, x and y. The self is pointing to the self hold the pointer of the object which is created out of this class, and x is a variable and y is variable in this case, and we are creating the class here. Okay, then out of this class I am creating a object here. Okay, I am creating a object here. That is okay. Now I want to call this method add. Okay, suppose I want to call this method add here, then I need to pass two argument 3, 4, because by default self is there, so no need to put the 3, 4. If I execute this line of code, this will throw an error. Why? Because while returning this thing, it will search for the class variable x and class variable y, but it is not going to find anywhere because we have not mentioned anywhere. So if I execute this line of code, it is throwing an error because a object has no attribute x. So in order to execute this line of code, first you need to create or initialize the attribute x and simultaneously attribute y. So simultaneously, if you have a number of method for a class, then you need to initialize this x and y in each of these method of the class. Okay, so in order to avoid this repetition of initialization, so better first create a constructor and inside this pass the pointer to the object, then initialize self.x, initialize self.y is equal to 0. Okay, so now I have initialized the x and y of the class A. So if I execute this line of code, if I execute this third line of code, then it will not going to throw us any error, but it will showing some value or showing some result which is manipulated over the initial value. So what is the value here? X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So self.x 0 plus 0, it will throwing some output 0. So forgetting to initialize any value not going to throw us an error because we have already initialized the attribute inside our constructor. Okay, so what is the necessity of init? So it is help to setting some beginning value, and whenever you require some routine of execution of function, then you just put it inside your init and it will execute in a proper order. For example, suppose in this function you have three function. Let you have three function x, y, z. That means three method x, y, z. Suppose x, y already have a variable here. So better let three function we have j, k, l, and we need in order of first it will call. Suppose let example here. Suppose I am creating a function j here. Okay, I am creating a function j, then creating a function k, then creating a function l. Okay, suppose I am having three function here, and I need first the k need to be executed, then l, then J, first K then L, sorry, first K then J then L. So if you want to put this in order, so better put this function inside your INIT. That means first you call K, then J, then L, and over. Because whenever you are creating an object, so automatically this function is called, this INIT is called, and first it will initialize the attribute, and then it is call the method in a proper order. So what it is written here, Python call in INIT during the instantiation to define an additional attribute that should occur when a class is instantiated, that may be setting up some beginning value. That means you are going to initializing the attribute here, and for that or running a routine recording instantiation and order which function need to be executed after which function. Okay, so this order also, if you keep this order, if you want to keep this order, you also put this thing in your INIT, and whenever the object is created, it is automatically invoked and called accordingly. Thank you.